Hello and welcome to another West March Guys live stream. I'm going to be your host tonight and your DM. This is my lovely cast and crew. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody who has come to watch us and this night of shenanigans unfold. So first and foremost, still sponsored by McCarthy Farms and anything that's in the screen. Yep. Oh, fuck, guys, we need to get some sponsors. Seriously, this is fucked. All right. Anyways, so
Sponsored by the Bevel, your one-stop shop for foam and various material bevel cutting needs.
Boom. See, look at this mother. He doesn't know how to plug. So, all right, let's dive into what we came here for. Tonight, we pick back up in the city of Viomechania, which is a thriving metropolis of technology, arcane, and just it's a celebration of both. You had made your way in here with the loose plan that you needed, that Phantasma needed to go and meet somebody and gather some information, while you guys, being the second part of that plan, we're trying to find some recruits, because you guys were planning on stealing a few ships and you needed men to be able to make those ships usable. So first day you guys got in, you wanted to explore the city. Teddy told you that he was going to go check out some venues. There apparently is a fighting circuit in this city. It's the what did I call it? Hold on. Excuse me, where's my mouse?
The Thunderdome.
No, it's like I used the abbreviation. So it was like the Viomechania Brawl House Circle, so VBH. But you guys went out, got into and explored some museums, found yourselves a little bit of trouble, getting yourselves a 1,000 gold piece fine, with some fake names, except for Utag, unfortunately. That was supposed to be paid the next day. But you guys went to the Golden Glare mine and you met an individual that was connected to, well, at first you delivered some cocaine, or it was,
what the hell do you guys be doing?
it was like allegedly cocaine.
It was wasn't it supplies or no?
Yeah. And then you met
then
I guess depends on who you ask.
yeah, and then we met Bruno at the Golden Glare mine, which was just a connection to the burners. So let's get started with the first week of downtime. So you guys are gonna have a whole week in the city to do whatever you would like to. Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna be on the boat the whole week, doing the runes of anti-scrying on everything I can.
All right, so roll an Arcana check for me, because this is a complicated glyph that is going to require you to crush up some gems into an engraving, and then using like high heat and some other like arcane medium to melt into like a paste. That's how you fill in the engraving. So
I should have read the book more. All right.
Yeah, it's a little complicated, but like the size of it just needs to cover like the book says, like it, depending on the size, it's just like 1% of the mass.
Whatever you're trying to cover.
Yeah, like just needs to be covered. So like,
so it's not like I have to do like every board with a rune. It's just one.
No,
good
it doesn't.
size. Okay.
Yeah, you can dilute the crystals to make it large, like to like try and compensate, make it larger to make like lesser crystals go further, but that's what takes longer time.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do guidance because I don't have great arcana.
Okay.
Oof. It's not great.
Oh man, veteran, you are like
I got a 10.
as you're carving
Broadcast
along,
our spot.
Yeah.
as you're carving along, you've eventually caught the attention of Heavy, who himself is but an amateur craftsman himself, and he doesn't have to bend over much, but he leans over your shoulder as you're carving and just, mate, maybe you ought to just cut and run on this one and start over, because, and he holds the book up next to it, and you see that like there was
Upside
two
down.
lines. There was two lines that were supposed to go like really nice and parallel with each other, and then you just went into one and then zipped back into it. So it's
Caught
just
on the
like,
board a little bit. I'm nervous.
yeah, it's
Can I-
completely
I'm rushing
ruined.
because I should have done this 3 weeks ago.
I will give you one more try.
Can I help?
Yeah, as like you see Heavy Neck kind of giving him a little bit of pointers on like how to hold the tool. Yes, you can absolutely attempt to help him.
Okay.
Okay, so I just roll twice.
Mhm.
Do you? All right.
Also, this is going to eat up. Wait, how big? Oh my God.
Can I? No.
But I have one more roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
Go
one
for it.
more roll.
You got this.
Yeah.
Give me.
Come on, baby. Okay.
All right, and then
Guidance.
Hey.
That'll work.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, let's go. Okay. So with Heavy Necks, a little bit of help, and Magmore coming in to like he just says, you know what, I'll handle crushing up these gems. You just worry about the engraving, and he takes that little bit of stress off of you, so you
One
can
less
really
thing.
hone in. You can really feel the tool
Got you.
start to carve along, and
Yeah,
yeah,
this guy.
a 17 was enough to be able to carve.
Oh, nice.
Unnecessary. So you do a little bit, like it's kind of crisp in some parts, and you're
It's like I
"Yeah,
didn't
proud."
screw it up at first.
You can also, how big is this, and where repeat where you were putting it?
Unless it said anywhere particular in the boat, I would have put it somewhere kind of protected so that it doesn't get scratched or destroyed by anything. I don't know if that's possible or not.
I would say that you could put it. Yeah, you could put it underneath the captain's quarters, underneath the desk.
Yeah.
If you
So
want.
I would ask him to do something like that so that I just
All
want
right.
it somewhere it's not
So
gonna
this
get
is
fucked
gonna
up.
eat up 250 gold pieces worth of gems.
When you say that, I just bought that around town. I can cover
I
it.
mean, you can either do that, or if anybody has gems in their
I-
inventory to use.
I
I
actually.
know that they go there's a lot of them from Metaposse that might be kicking around.
Hold on. I feel like I have it.
So, but if you want to just buy these, you absolutely can. Nice.
Yeah, well, if we have it, we'll keep, because is this permanent or temporary?
Permanent.
Okay, so yeah, if we have more gems, keep it for the next boat, because I can cover it right now, because we'll do the, don't we have at least one other boat?
Yeah. All right. So this eats up the entire week. Can you roll me 3 Constitution saves? Because
no.
to get this done in a week is it's a lot. I mean, you're gonna be working day in, pulling some all-nighters. So roll me 3. All right. Oof.
Guidance?
2 out of 3 is good enough. You only
Alright.
suffered 1 point of exhaustion. The
Alright, that's not
first
terrible.
you pulled an all-nighter the first night. You didn't even realize how long it took. But you didn't realize that when you were putting it in, because you stuck it into the engraving, and you're like, it's not doing anything. And then Magmore had to come over and read the last part of the spell that
Has to be
required you
melted.
to actually perform the incantation over and over and over and over and
Oh
over
my
again.
God.
Yeah. So, but you're able to do it. It's
Every
not that
test I've
bad.
taken.
But the ship is now effectively covered from scrying.
Cool.
You did it, bud.
Yes.
How-
Next chance I get, I let Sheila
That's-
know.
I will still get scrying in for this week, but at the end of the week, that
Makes
warrants
sense.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Is the DC lowered because I had started it?
No.
I didn't think so.
All right. Who's up next?
Utag has a plan that he'd like to start working on.
Okay. What is it?
So he kind of likes this city. It's pretty chill for him, and he wants to start making some contacts in the
Do you
city.
want to pay the fine?
I mean, I've got the gold. I could pay the fine. I probably should if I'm going to be hanging out here for a while. So that would probably be the first step.
Okay, so mark off 1,000 gold, please.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
This is why you
That's
don't give me your real
unfortunate.
name.
I was gonna try to like play it off and being like that was my brother or something like that, and I'm
We're
Rutag,
twins.
but
No,
yeah,
I'm Bootog.
yeah, Butag. Um, but
And anyone
anyway,
disguise
so I'd
self,
like
we
to
can
make
make that happen.
it's just too much work. He doesn't want to do that.
That's
He'd
fair.
rather pay the gold and get it over with.
Fair.
But he wants to start making contacts, not from like the like illegal source, but like common business owners and like traders and stuff like that. That like if
Okay,
he
what are you
ever
looking
need.
for?
So basically, what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna be like hanging out in like the not the poorer part of the city, but like the trade district and seeing like if anybody's getting like pushed around or strong armed by people and kind of like stand up for them in case like I said, like they're getting bullied into or pressured into doing something. That
Okay,
way,
so you want to
if
kind
I
of
ever
just like be
like a Batman type
like a
thing.
day
So
man?
yeah. And then that way, like if I need a favor from somebody in the future, like if I need to like, hey, you put this in your next shipment or something like that, or I need you to get me to this information, like they'd be willing to
Okay.
repay that favor.
All right. So I'll do this. Depending on what I roll, is how. Okay. So this makes a little bit more sense with how high I rolled. So 15 means that this individual that is going to start is going to come under attack in the market district.
Yep.
You had to go all the way up to like well, innovation district also got moved. Like just outside of the innovation district is like a fairly large the South Street has like
Okay.
a bunch of nice shops. Like it's almost like a boardwalk because it has the nice little canal on the other side. But this individual, fairly well dressed, um, he had, well, I say he had two bodyguards. One of them, you see that like starts trailing behind his like the supposedly person he's protecting, and you see him pull a dagger and start approaching very closely, threateningly towards him, and you are able to like I don't know however you would like to flavor it, but you are able to thwart him, probably kill him.
I'd probably end up like as he's like walking
Or
towards me, like I'd look like I'm about to throw my spear at him and have it just graze past his head and like right into the other guy.
okay. All right. So as it grazes past, he drops his dagger and then just sprints away. You watch the other bodyguards sprint off in that direction, and this individual is a high elf, fairly young in the face, just like a little bit of stubble on the upper lip and just on the chin. I'll give him square glasses. He turns to you and goes, oh thank God, oh thank God, oh my God, oh, 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 oh. What's your name?
And I'll pat him on the shoulder and be like, I am Utag, friend.
Utag. My name's Vern. I can't thank you enough. Whew, man.
Your man tried to kill you.
How did you see that? I mean, whew, I'm forever in your debt. Are you looking for employment? As he like looks the like you up and down as he can see that you're already like, are you wearing your armor?
I probably wouldn't be like full armor. I'd have like the plate itself off.
All right, that's fine. He would see your
Like
train.
it's still like the heavy leathers and stuff underneath.
Yeah, so he sees that you're like clearly a man who is like a little bit battle hardened. Can I offer you employment? You seem very well capable,
Uh,
and I seem to
maybe
be
not.
out of a bodyguard.
Uh, I'll kind of look at him and tell him that maybe not necessarily his bodyguard, but I would like to have a conversation with him.
Oh, that would be fine. Can I find you somewhere?
And
I'm on the way. I'm on my way to the innovation district.
where is your shop at?
I don't have a shop.
Where are you?
I'm a student.
You're okay. Um, I'll. Would he know where like we would keep our boat?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll tell him to like meet me there this afternoon.
Okay. So it's all the way
Or,
in Mistfall. Oh,
uh,
I'll have to pick different clothes for that. Um, okay. What time?
uh, we're probably going to fight, so probably shortly before the fights.
Shortly before the fights. Oh,
Yeah, because aren't we?
I think those start around. It's like right after dinner time, so it's like 7 or 8.
So
Um,
meet me there before dinner.
yeah. How about that? Sounds great. Thank you again, Utag. And he reaches into his pocket and fishes around. Like you can see him like just scraping together anything. He pulls out. Let's do this. 18 gold pieces. Just here, just take this as payment.
Thank you.
And I will see you later. Shit. Do you mind? And he asks you to wait for until his bodyguard comes back. If that's all right. He goes on to describe that he is like some family member connected to one of the 7. So he has a little bit of a connection that like he like starts to brag a little bit, and like that must be why somebody's trying to kill him. The yada yada yada, and then the bodyguard will come and hand it off, shake, and then like you now have that contact.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, so but for the week, what did you want to work on? Like
He'd
ability.
continue working on his Mage Slayer feat.
Okay, go for it. Yep.
Alright.
Who's next?
I'm happy to go.
go
So,
for
Nocton has a list of things that he is looking for in this
Mhm.
city of legendary brains. Obviously, top of the list is a way to get back to his home plane, but I doubt we're going to find that this week.
That's pretty high up there on the list of
So,
accomplishments.
he's aware that there is this plan to possibly do some fighting in the pits to earn some money. So he's going to go up to Heavy Neck, and
Yeah.
Heavy Neck's just like working on the deck, and Nocton is just going to kind of go stand behind him awkwardly until Heavy Neck notices.
Hey, Nocton.
Hi, I
Nocton,
believe that
He's smiling again. Guys, look at it. He's smiling.
I believe that several weeks ago, you mentioned to me that I was entitled to some pay from the ship's coffers.
Well, absolutely. Within reason. Well, let me pull up Heavy Neck and his coin purse.
I do not have any sense as to what things cost in this plane. And I am hoping to purchase a number of items and materials for benefit of all, and specifically myself.
All right. Well, as I'm looking through my official ledger, as it currently stands, an equal share would probably be around 1,000 gold pieces. Because a lot of us on this ship.
I think that should be sufficient. And if it is not, I will make do.
All right.
Much appreciated, and I believe you will enjoy the result.
Can I get some sort of explanation to what you're doing?
Is
He
it
has
required?
He has his hand like on top of the gold before like he like lets you grab it.
And I say, is it required?
Yeah, kinda.
I am hoping to both improve 9 as well as further my recovery capabilities, in addition to searching out any new and useful devices that this city may offer.
All right, you're still working on that little other project, right?
Of course, I will be collecting materials for that as well.
All right, then you're free to use your gold as you wish. And he takes his hand away.
Excellent.
And to be honest, it was merely a curiosity. I was gonna let you have it.
I appreciate it.
Right.
I believe you will like the results.
Being sincere, I look forward to it.
So then he's going to take 9 with him into the innovation district.
Can you get in there?
I don't know. Can I?
No. You get there and they reject you because you do not have a guest pass or a regular pass.
Stupid
Yeah.
guest pass.
Okay. So I ask the guard, how would one procure such a pass?
Well, you got to know somebody in the city that actually works in that.
Interesting. Do I see any people walking along the road that look like fellow artificers?
Yes, especially at the concentration of the innovation district. That is where the mages college is. That's where the artificer like guild has their headquarters. So yes, like coming in and out, you see of all shapes, sizes, and ages. You could see that there must be some sort of like schooling as like swaths of elementary and middle school and high school like students are like released at certain times during the day. College kids roll in and out. Some sleepy artificers that are just like kind of like using their inventions to like wheel themselves without moving their legs to class.
Okay. I'm going to try to find to my sort of point of view, the most skilled artificer that I can see, either in age or in like whatever they are currently using. And I'm going.
I need to write down all these names before I forget them. Josh, Utag, what was the character? Vern?
Vern.
Yeah. All right. And you were looking for the most accomplished artificer that you can find.
That I can see, like sort of like
Roll a perception
walking.
check. Perception or investigation.
I got that. Okay. Figured I should have had that prepared, honestly.
I mean,
I don't know. Perception is pretty good. I'm gonna go with perception. That is insanely low.
yeah, for you.
For a plus 11.
All right.
Guidance.
Bro!
So just because I really like the idea of an artificer who's like not a morning person, you're there fairly early on and you see this like it must be like a half elf is just he's in this like almost Segway that has a brace that goes all the way up to his neck that is like perfectly balanced and he is like like almost like coffin being wheeled into the into the innovation district and you see this little tiny like little like almost like brass like 9 but really small with spindly arms and it's got these like big eyes and these little wings and he's currently like brushing his hair to the side and like straightening his collar and like making sure he's all protected.
So a little homunculus servant.
Yeah, a little servant has been like he's like making sure all of his
Homunculus,
pens are in
nice.
there. But you can see that like it's kind of like making its way into the innovation district. So, like that's that guy.
So
has it
I'm
going on.
Knockdown's just gonna make a beeline to him and
Okay.
and direct 9 to kind of stand in his path. And I'm going to go up and say, "Excuse me, sir."
The little homunculus servant turns around and you just with a comb. And like you see his eyes flutter open. What is Stanley? Get out of the way. Are we here? Are we at class? Where's my coffee?
Excuse me, sir. Are you an
who are-
artificer?
I'm not in front of my building at all. Hi. You're not anybody I know.
I am. Yes, that is correct. We have never met. I asked you a question, sir. Are you an artificer?
Little bit. He's gonna look you up and down really quick. Yeah, I see you are as well.
That is correct. However, I am not from this plane, and I am wondering if I might accompany you into the Innovation District.
Oh, so you're saying you're not from this plane.
That is correct. Have you ever seen one like me?
Roll a persuasion check, and I'll give you advantage because you like said you're for not. God damn it, Nocton.
Right, but like it's gonna be pretty obvious I'm not from around here.
I know. So let's see.
Okay. Well, let
Hold
me know
on,
what
I'll
happens.
give. Man, it's not in it for you. He looks and goes. Sorry, repeat that last part again. You need me for what?
I was hoping to accompany you into the Innovation District.
Why do you need to get in the innovation district? It kind of sounds like you're just using me, man.
I
need to go to
am
class.
more than happy to discuss any matter of artificer discussions with you.
That's what I'm gonna do in class, but I gotta go.
Give me a second. I want to roll something. Okay, so I am realizing that I am not convincing him.
No, and it looks like the segue is already starting to like turn.
I'm going to reach into my bag of holding and pull out a button and just like hold it out in front of him. That button is made out of adamantine, which is not a metal from this plane. I'm just gonna hold it out in front of him and hope he notices.
Okay. He's gonna say you're gonna say adamantium. Do you mean misium or are you saying
no, adamantine? It's an Eberron metal.
Oh, okay. All right. The segue stops, turns a little bit more. He goes, "What the fuck did you just call that?"
This is adamantine.
And he holds out his hand for you to give it to him.
I will reluctantly drop it into his hand.
Okay. He holds it up. Little servant comes over and you watch him pick it up and start to like look at it. And you see these little flashing lights start to shoot out in almost like a laser grid. He is analyzing it in sections. And you can just from the different lights that he must be looking through all different sorts of magic. Different spells are being used to make sure this is what it is. And he just sits there and goes, "What was your name again?"
My name is Nocton.
Oh, Noxon, Harrington.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, likewise. And he's just like staring at this little piece as it rotates in like the servant's hands, and then eventually you just see him just ding as his like wings flap, and he holds it out, and then not bad. Where the fuck did you get this?
I did mention that I am from a different plane, did I not?
That is true. How about this? I didn't want to go to class anyway. I really want to inspect this rock. You want to go back to my dorm and just see what we can find about this? And what were you talking? Did you? Because I just want to inspect this rock now.
Is your dorm in the Innovation District?
No, it is not. I have an off-campus dorm. It's cheaper.
Are there vendors and/or artificers who are willing to sell their wares near your, I'm assuming, dormitory?
How about you just get right to the point of exactly what you're doing here?
I am here.
I don't want to waste your time. Like,
it just
seems like you're being a little vague with me.
My ultimate goal is to discover how to return to my own plane. However, in those that is a long-term goal, and in order to achieve that goal, I believe I need to collect some materials to create some new devices and upgrade my steel defender here.
Oh, wow. Dude, I love spending money. Let me show you where the shops are. Like, dude, like here, come on. You gotta make two dudes. They are the best suppliers of any materials you're gonna need. And he will take you down to, I gotta pull up Viomechania's doc to what I called it. But Harrington will take you, nope, that's the same doc, you dummy. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, yeah. So you gotta go to Breckenridge and Deutschmark. It is the supplier of black powder and arcane fuel and artificer supplies. It's basically like Tractor Supply, but for like artificers. So this is where you're gonna find like all the cheap, real general purpose bolts, fixtures, all the stuff. Like, I mean, you're gonna be able to find a lot of fabrication equipment, but it's not the nicest, but it's also cheap. So
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
All right, so he'll take you to Breckenridge and Deutschmark, and you can pick up. What were you looking for?
It's a long list, but
Well, you can just send it to me, and we
Yeah,
can hammer
I'll
out the
do that.
details.
I will do that.
But we can say that. Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay,
Yeah.
great. What is? Oh, god dang it! Roll 20 crashed again. Sorry. Persuasion.
Nice. Rollsies. Do it again.
What?
Oh, damn it.
Nice.
All right. Hold on. I gotta give the guy a name. One of the shopkeepers. We'll call it. Let's say Quinn was his dude on the inside of Breckenridge and B&D. But Quinn takes a liking to you, but he also, he can't, the prices are already as low as they can go. Like, he can't do you any favors. So you're gonna have to pay full price. But you were able to get that accomplished over the week's worth of downtime. Now, who's next? There's Magmore and Sheila. Magmore, you're muted.
Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. God damn it. I'm gonna attempt to
Roll me a wisdom save.
Okay. What is it? It's against some kind of magic.
It's a scrying spell.
I know what it is.
I'm peeking on you. Come on, I've been doing this for weeks now.
I win.
Hey, all right. So,
I think for the first time, actually.
yeah, I mean, absolutely. Just let me look up to make sure I know what happens.
Did I nat 20 that?
Yeah.
Damn it. I had to waste it on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, you save, and it's fairly nice.
Heck yes.
So now what do you want to do?
I'm gonna attempt to call upon my god.
All right, let's roll it.
Just for a day. Then I want to do other stuff. No. Okay. So
unfortunately, nothing happens.
that's fine. So after that first day kind of rolls through and nothing really happens, I'm gonna polish my armor. So as I take it off, I notice the scorch marks on the inside of my plate armor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. I knew I felt something. And I'm just gonna continue going about polishing my armor. And then I'm gonna try and do it again with no armor on.
Okay.
But we didn't discuss how it works, so I don't.
So
entirely up to you.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. So you were able to, for now, focus in. You start to, your mind just like races through all of the imagery that had, of your god, like the on fire barn back in Asphaya, the boat conversation that you had, the lighthouse face that you saw, like your mind races through all of those, and you start to and it hones in on the memory of the last time you tried, and you start focused on the pain, and like you can feel it right in the back of your shoulders, so you start to like flex, and then you start to lean into it with your, like with each breath you start to flex a little bit harder, and you can start to feel your almost like hot air is starting to shoot out of your mouth. And if anybody else is watching you try this, they start to see your eyes start to like almost like sputter to a flame. It's like, and like you can't really feel anything, but I'll say actually somebody eventually is going to notice, because Magmore, as you're flexing, you're only able to get this searing pain to shoot down your spine and before you can give up. And as you like put your hands on your knees, you like start to like hear crackling like flames, and you realize that you're on fire. Your back is
So
now
using
on fire.
control water or shape water to put them out. Dude, what are you doing? Evidence gonna be pissed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to
and
work
as
this
the
out.
and as the smoke and the like all of the water clears, you see this giant hole in the back of Magmore's shirt, and Etrian, you can see that there are giant scar marks, like burns that have been made like right on the inside of his spine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they're still like smoldering, and they're almost bubbling as if they're like cooking, but
Do you
they are
want me
like
to keep
very,
with the water?
very apparent on both
I
sides.
wouldn't mind.
Yeah, then
All right.
shape water, just hold it then. Yeah.
Utag's gonna look at Magmore and be like, I need to introduce you to a new god.
What do you
This
mean?
This guy seems kind of rough.
Yours seems a little difficult.
I just don't fully understand how this works.
Yeah. Well, his power is limited, unfortunately. So what are you doing ability wise?
My medicine's freaking high. Yeah. Well, can I then try and use my medicine to heal my, like, put stuff on my own
Yeah,
back?
you absolutely can.
Yep.
So you want to work on medicine?
Yep.
Cool.
And I've been doing that pretty much this entire time.
All right. Nice. Just getting those fucking doctor points.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Sheila, wisdom save. Just get that out of the way now.
No.
We
No.
are not off to a great start as a whole.
I nat 20 it and you nat 1 it. What a wonderful balance.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, Sheila. It would probably be like halfway through the week. I don't know what you would be doing around like midday, but your ear is struck with a voice you've never heard before. Do you really think that you can hide in that kind of a city? I'm coming for you, sugar. You can respond if you want.
Oh, Sheila's just
This is
gonna
a
have
sending
like
spell.
she's gonna be like as pale as possible and be like,
Oh no.
"Oh, are you, honey?"
Can't wait to meet you.
Make sure that you slap me on my good side.
Oh my god.
No response after that. Because he's realizing that he's not going to get the last word from you. So he's going to take that. And yeah, so
There's
what
our
are you
first
gonna
victory.
do? Count it, bitch. All right. So now that you're one up on Thaddeus, because you weren't already in the hole like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But I think you finally got a point in the win column. What are you doing for the rest of your week? Acrobatics?
Yeah, just working on my acrobatics.
All right.
Really springy after I got that comeback in.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I would say that you would probably put in like a 2 a day, or maybe even a 3 a day, like a late night, like you can't sleep workout where you're just like, I got to do like pull-ups. I got to like maybe get some cardio in because like there's like his voice is ringing through your ears the entire day.
Sheila has like that Scooby-Doo, like frozen, like chilling her back the entire time.
All right, cool. So with that, we will pick up with the new day on a fresh week. Teddy has looks like he has been waiting up on the deck for you guys to wake up, unless you guys were staying someplace else. But he's waiting on top of the deck for most of you, with a little list in his hand, and a bag he's never worn, or like a fairly like a messenger bag that you've never seen him wear before.
Hey,
But he
what's
has a
your bag?
smile on his face, and he's raring to go. Who would be the first up on deck?
I'll go up there.
I'll be up sweeping.
I fucking am I
So
muted?
you a fighter?
Me?
It was Etrian. Yeah.
Like, yeah, sometimes.
What do you do?
Oh God, lots of stuff. Were you looking for a
Okay.
demonstration?
Yeah, kind of. Well, actually, are you gonna show me things that are like you could only do like a certain amount during the day? I know
Yeah.
Phantasma has like those kind of things.
I would need like at least an hour to get it back.
Oh, you have that.
Oh, good. Then I just kind of walk. Is he a bigger guy or?
Yeah, he's like a barrel-chested, tan skin, very like we're talking hairy individual. It's all over his arms, his like his chest, his belly, he's got back hair that's coming up. It's like he's got the wings that come out of the sides. He's a very hairy individual, but human.
Is he wearing a? I want to like. I'll go up to him and like try to pick him up, and I can't, and then slowly turn into a stone elemental and bring him up to like 8 feet up with me.
Oh.
And then just kind of like do some shoulder presses and then put him down. And then shrink back down, like stuff like that. And then some.
That was awesome. You said now you gotta wait like an hour.
Yeah, for that
All
one.
right, well then you're probably not gonna go shopping with us.
That's fair. I don't
we
really need
need-
anything right now.
we need to pick up some supplies, you guys familiar with like healing potions and whatnot?
Intimately, yes.
All right, so where we're going, this is one of the only venues I thought it was gonna be safe enough. All right, so eventually as like he starts to go into his spiel, enough of you have reached on top of the deck to like start to hear him. So this is the VBH, which is the Viomechania Brawl House Circuit, which is it's not always the cream of the crop, but there are good teams that come through. So it's always best to plan ahead. Normally, this is a circuit of pride. So self-healing, a lot of the places is like I mean, shame, forbidden, whatever you're gonna call it. Some places it gets you disqualified, but this
I'm
not
a-
this place.
I'm a
We're gonna be going to Everlight's Flame House, which is going to be one hell of a good show because they held a basically a fucking prize fight in a old cathedral that's from the old city before they did some renovations, and they built a whole fucking ring around it where people watch and have dinner, and it'll be a whole show thing. So I booked us. Do we have 5?
1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yeah, I think we do.
All right. Okay, cool. So we can get 5 people. That's all we got to do. And
Does 9 count?
9, and he looks at the both of you and goes, I'm afraid they're not gonna let that happen.
Unfortunate.
We can ask. I mean, depends.
Do not make waves. It is not necessary.
Okay. All right. So first and foremost, we're gonna do some quick montage shopping. So if you guys want to get anything, he has one of the magic shops that he has picked out.
Any rings of fire resistance?
Roll a perception check. Roll investigation, actually. I'm probably better at that. He will take you. Ooh.
I get advantage. So 22.
Nice. All right. So you can find a little. He takes you to the Boundless Looking Glass, and is run by a human male. But the items are uncommon. So is a ring of fire
Good
resistance.
question. I don't actually know. It
Look
doesn't
it up.
actually say. Ring.
No, not Johnny Cash. Although I love the song.
No, it's rare.
Okay, yeah. So
It's fine. I was
he would
curious.
have to point you to you got to go up to the very top, closer, not towards, it's the opposite direction of the innovation district. It's actually closer toward the matron. There's a really nice magic shop called Purity. But it's actually, it's kind of on the way. You could just go right past Everlight's Flame House and then come back. So it's, it's not out of the way. So you can definitely make it. Now here's the question. How expensive is it?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Let me look that up.
It's usually a range for rare, right?
1,000 gold pieces.
I'm looking for a rare ring too, AJ.
Yeah, what kind?
Ring of protection.
Okay, hold on. 5,000 gold pieces.
Nope, guess not.
Yeah, you get there, and the silver dragonborn female that sits there, who is very well dressed and has this floating orb that just hovers around her and goes, and maybe your tastes would be more suited for, you could go to extraplanar travels. Maybe that little thing might.
Did you say extraplanar travels?
Oh, it's a joke. It's a gimmick. Don't be fooled. It's a little halfling that's trying to pass off a bunch of shit.
You seem to have strong feelings about this. Where are your rings located?
In my shop right now?
Yes. I would like to
She
view
doesn't
them.
say it. So, okay. All right.
If you don't want to RP this right now, we don't have to. It's fine. I was going to try to steal it, but we don't have to.
Well, I mean, she's gonna take you to a ring that's in a glass case.
Okay, then
And
I
she's
will
just
not be
gonna
able
be
to
like-
steal it, and
She's just gonna be like, yeah, you can look at on the right here.
I will seem disappointed and leave.
Yes. Extra planar travels, it seems more your speed. Yeah, so unfortunately you can't afford the ring of fire resistance. But anybody else? Would you guys like anything?
I don't know if I'll be able to afford it, but if we're looking at rings, I'm looking for a ring of haste.
What is the platinum to gold conversion?
1 platinum is 10 gold, I think.
1 platinum is 10 gold.
Right. Otherwise, I have a lot more.
2,500 gold pieces, Utag.
How much?
2,500 gold pieces, 2,500.
Ooh,
That's not bad.
that's not bad at all. I will take that, and that will. Ooh,
Okay,
I
hold
need,
on. Let
I
me.
need 100 and I need 152 gold.
I would donate that to Utah
I
after
could-
seeing him kick that ghost's
I
ass.
could give you that too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an uncommon ring. So you actually you would have been able to find that at Boundless Looking Glass at the first place you went. After
Yeah.
Nocton took a quick look around and was like, no,
Nope.
What was it? What was the ring you're looking for?
Ring of Haste.
Nice.
What does that do?
+1 or +2 to armor class, and advantage on deck saves, and gain an additional action on each of my turns.
Sheila's gonna be like,
That's
is there
only
a second
No,
one
uncommon?
there?
no, okay, we got to make sure we're looking at the right one.
There's no
Yeah, right.
freaking way that's
Utah,
common, bro. That's
Utah,
like
could you please send me the Ring of Haste that you're looking at?
Yeah.
Okay.
legendary.
I was like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Is it homebrew? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
homebrew. Okay.
It seems like an amped up Ring of Haze.
I thought this was an official item, so this is going to have to be a conversation.
Okay.
And we will RP it with the shopkeeper at like the Boundless Looking Glass, Stella Gaxier. She said, or sorry, the male Stella Gaxier says, you got to come back a week. This can be like, we'll talk about, this is a whole custom thing. I don't have anything in stock that would match what you're looking for.
Okay.
But it would
Also-
cost you around 25, maybe 3,000, depending on, it depends. I've never made one before, so it's going to be, but it'll be a conversation. So you'll have to do it some other week, but
Sounds good.
you at least have it in the books with Stella. No.
AJ, I sent you a list of the other stuff that I bought while I was in town before.
Also, can I get that quote on the Ring of Protection?
All right, hold on. One at a time.
Sorry.
We gotta go steal that dragon horde.
Ring of Protection is 3,000 gold pieces, honey.
3,000. Okay. What is that? Up your armor class?
You're muted.
And you have to attune to it. And it's a rare item. So a Ring of Protection, I don't know if you're gonna find that. You're gonna find that at Purity, but she's gonna have to make it custom order. Like that's an item she, like, if it's rare, she could make it for you, but she probably doesn't have, like, you know what, let me roll for it. Might as well, right?
Mhm.
On a 18 to 20, she has it.
Oh, so close. Wait, guidance?
No.
I did have one like 6 months ago, but I sold it because they're really useful.
Yeah.
Maybe find that, individual and come by some of them. I don't know. Yeah,
So-
sorry,
What
honey.
was his name?
So you said
I'm
3,000
gonna
if
give
you
out my
had to
clients.
make
That was a
it.
joke. 3,000, and it would take me a week or maybe, yeah, she could do it in a week, maybe 2, depending on, because you roll a persuasion check. She's kind of iffy. 11's not good or bad. Yeah, 2 weeks. Can't persuade this bitch.
You know what? I'll do it. And then how am I going to get this in 2 weeks?
Come back for it in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I guess we're going to. Etrian, we're teleporting back here in 2 weeks.
All right.
All right.
If I have
Where are
time
you
tomorrow,
going?
I'll find some trees.
Well, like, we just never know where we are going. So, I got to
you
plan
will.
these things out a little bit when a girl shops for her jewels.
We have a very active
That's
life.
fair enough. I respect that. She kind of gives you a little bit of a smirk.
I'll give you 500 if you could make it a week, though.
That's not going to be enough, honey. I don't know you well enough.
Okay, never mind. 2 it is.
But maybe once we develop a rapport, share a
Wait.
drink. Who knows?
Are you saying these marvelous good looks aren't for you?
Unfortunately, darling, my heart already belongs to another.
Oh, well, with my nails right now, I couldn't pull anything. So my bad.
Well, there is a salon right down the street that would give you everything you need. They have little robots that do it. It's great.
So do I get Heavy? Are you coming with?
I am not ever doing any of that bullshit with you, ever.
But I do everything you want to do.
Yeah, because you want to do it. I never ask you to do anything because I know you won't want to do it, so I don't ask you.
What is a nail salon?
Oh, it's someplace where they make your hands and feet and your face and hair and just you look nicer, more put together.
I would be happy to attend with you, Sheila.
All right, but Nakia and I are going. And here's your 3,000 gold, honey.
Okay, nice. So mark that off.
This is the city that drains the gold from the party when they have too much.
I mean, you guys are getting a lot out of it right now, so it's not all bad.
But I could use that, man.
Okay, so not done. You sent me a thing. Oh yeah, I don't have the mental capacity to do all that math. That's a lot. That's it's gonna be more.
It should be under 1,000.
What, under?
I think so. I mean, like some of it, like the materials and stuff, we can work out later. But at least the items
the
that
dynamite is the market for dynamite and black powder is currently very high. Like so, it is expensive everywhere.
Okay, well, I can make it 1 stick.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
But no, I'm just saying.
The train would donate some for bombs.
Roll a persuasion check, and I'll give it to you for 1,500.
Persuasion check.
Yeah. I'm gonna set I'm gonna set the DC at.
Nope.
I was gonna say
Doesn't
12
matter.
because that's not even low.
Items?
All right, so
Wait.
You can get everything but the dynamite for
I can use Flash of Genius.
Okay, to add to your check. That's a save.
Use a reaction to add 5. Yeah, I make it. Woo!
To a save or a check?
Maybe it is only.
I'm pretty sure it's
God
only
dang it,
because
it's only save.
reaction.
Never mind. I
Yeah.
always get that wrong.
You're talking to an artificer. Sorry.
That's fair.
All right. Unfortunately, that's not going to be high enough to get it for 1,500. So you're going to have to make up another 1,000 if you want all of it. And I'm including the 5 dynamite into that.
Okay. I will ask Nick later.
Oh boy, that'll be a fun conversation. And Teddy jokes around. Maybe we could put some side bets in for the night, and if you guys win, how about that? Heavy Neck will like that. I mean, because Heavy Neck's walking around.
Excellent. What are the odds?
Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out when you get there.
Is it a team?
Don't worry.
Like a team battle?
Don't worry. I'm not going to be fighting with you guys, so I'll put in some bets. I need to ask around about some things while we're there. But you guys can move from Purity, which is up here. Now that we can drop that in there.
I look for a piece of armor real quick.
Yeah.
I'm looking for an adamantine breastplate.
That is okay. So we just had a whole downtime scene where adamantine doesn't exist in this realm because Nocton only brought back like a little sliver. So to find a whole breastplate, I'm already gonna say no.
Okay.
Like when you ask, I'm gonna say that most. How like far out there is that knowledge of Eberron? Like. Because I haven't even like put it in because I don't like have any of my like I don't have any of the source material in this world like canon. So like is Eberron like a rare plane, would you say? Like not many people have traveled to it. It's like secluded.
Yeah, I don't think that interplanar travel is very common from Eberron.
Yeah, I mean,
So it's
like,
unlikely that it would be like a well-known plane of existence here.
yeah. When you ask at the shop at Purity or at the Looking Glass, both of them just look at you with like this kind of blank stare, and it's just like, I don't even know what you're talking about. Are you pulling my leg?
Okay.
I have a really nice breastplate. It's like a +1 or a +2.
Uh,
Couple thousand gold pieces. The +2 is a lot of gold pieces.
what's the +2?
Hold on.
I have a lot of gold.
You guys are lucky. You're all rich. I have to beg for money.
Well, I have to bleed them right now, so it is what it is.
I just have a lot of platinum.
Yeah.
No big deal. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
You probably have some too.
Zilch gave me like a giant pile of silver. Oh no, I'm using that for the
Yeah, you're using
The
that for the
submarine.
submarine.
If Noctun's complaining about money out loud, I would tell him I know where a dragon hoard is if he ever wants to go and try to rob a
All
dragon.
right. So, Magmore, you're gonna have to roll another persuasion check.
You
Or
definitely hear me
you're gonna-
muttering in the background. And I say, Dragon, I've read about these creatures. I thought they were myth.
No, they're real. We saw. a
Oh
couple.
yeah, they're quite real.
These ones were smaller ones though.
Nat 20.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you the full, and I say discount. She's still ripping you off, but it's a discount.
I'm going to see this interaction. And I'm going
3,500
to
gold
say, why
pieces.
does it work for him and not for me? I do not understand.
Me neither, man.
Are you like butting into their
3,500 gold?
conversation? to
No,
say this?
I'm like, I see this interaction happen and
Oh.
Etrian's standing next to me and I just say that.
All right, so roll an investigation check. What's happening?
I don't know, man.
Magmore, it's 3,500.
Do you take
For
platinum?
+2.
Yeah, I'll take platinum.
Here, I'll give you what it's worth in the platinum. It's like 350 gold or plat pieces.
Okay, nice. All right.
Sick. Okay.
Hold on, let me make sure that that is right. Cause hold on, cause that kind of I just want to make sure. Wait, mail. Sorry, guys. No, it doesn't tell you fucking costs.
What kind of is it? Plate armor?
Yeah.
Just don't try to stealth with that on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably ask you to modify it a bit. Just like cut some slits in the back.
I would be happy to do that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's 5,000. Sorry.
That's fine. I hand you 500 platinum pieces.
Where are you
Jesus
pulling this out of your ass?
That's all the platinum I have.
Okay. All right. So
It's just like, why are you spending so much money?
well, he has +2 plate armor now. And boy, is it +2 and loud. So
I'm mega
Jake,
disadvantaged now
Jake.
on stealth.
Jake, what is the first big cat that you think of?
Big cat.
Like think of like a big cat, like not like a big cat species. What is that? What is the first species that you think of?
I have no
It
idea.
should not be this hard.
Just
Cats?
think of one. What?
Cat species?
Yeah, like
Like a jungle
Like a
cat or
lion.
something.
like a jungle
Oh,
cat.
jeez. Panther?
Okay, this is panther armor.
Okay.
So you have
That's right.
panther heads on
Okay.
the shoulders here and here.
Yes.
The entire front of it has been engraved and like molded to look like a 3D panther face.
Okay.
You just want to
The
draw
knee
this, don't you?
pads are panther heads.
Yeah.
And then you have like these tail engravings and all of these little tiny runes that are carved along the edges. And it is
Yeah.
intricate. Like you like when you put it on, you're like shook, 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 shook. Like
I'm just gonna look at Heavy and I can be like, how do I look?
Utog's gonna look at you and laugh.
you look like the biggest asshole You look like you definitely spent the most money ever on anything.
Perfect.
He like hits you and like you just hear like the whole ensemble rattle as like one shoulder then rattles against the breastplate, which then rattles against like the little
Agmar
like,
falls
cuffs that go
over.
on either side.
Because he can't hold it up.
Yeah, Sheila's gonna come to top deck and be like, "Who's jingling bells out here?"
Okay,
girl.
His money jingle jingle.
so Magmore, it comes with a regular like old just like panther themed shield. There's no plus
Okay.
to it. It's just like a regular shield.
Okay.
In case you didn't, in case you had one.
Cool.
But it absolutely matches the rest of the ensemble.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Cool. Now, are you guys all ready to go?
I'm so ready.
Do I get to
Yeah, we can
interact
hear
with
you.
that kid that I had meet me back at the boat?
Yeah. Hold on. I believe it was.
Why do you have a kid?
Narv?
No.
No, Vern.
Vern. Yeah. So when he comes up, I'm gonna like make it kind of obvious that I was like previously hanging out at like the docks area. And I'm gonna kind of like look around and ask if he was followed on his way in here.
No, I don't think so.
All right. I'm gonna then just like immediately throw my arm around him, and I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna be like, "Look, kid, I got some friends that need to get into the innovation district, and you're a student there, and I think you can get us some passes and help us out."
My bodyguard wouldn't like it if you kept doing this. Are you like roughing him up?
No, I'm just like
Oh,
looking
you're
at
like
being friendly.
you're palling him. Okay, I thought you were like,
Yeah.
listen, kid.
No, I'm
Alright,
trying to
sorry.
be like friendly
My
with him.
misinterpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he kind of like, all right, yeah. Look, you saved my fucking life, dude. So like, I mean, I'll get you as like,
Hey, who's this guy?
I'll get you it'll be technically real, but it'll just be like one of my old brothers like passes that's not even a guest pass. They'll just get you in.
I'd be like, listen, man, doesn't matter what happens as long as we're able to get in.
Yeah, so it'll just be, maybe I can get my hands on like 2, but that's the most I can help you out with. But
Sounds good to me.
all right, man, dude, Utak, holy shit, I thought
Appreciate
really-
you. Appreciate you
Whew,
sticking your neck
dude.
out for me.
Dude, you made a move towards me, and I was like, oh gosh, this guy gonna beat me up. Oh man, sorry, I'm a little rattled. But yeah, so I'll just meet you back here tomorrow with the cards.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. And he walks away, and you can see that like 2 bodyguards come and flank him as he walks over that had like dissipated into the crowd before you had noticed.
Mhm.
And then he heads off back to wherever he came to his,
All right.
humble
I would
fucking
let
nice house somewhere.
when I meet up with Nocton next, I would let him know that I think I got him into the district.
Yeah,
I'd like him to come with me when we have this next chat when I pick them up.
cool. All right, so that'll happen tomorrow. But for tonight, is everyone stocked up and ready for
Oh
the
yes.
Flame House?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So you head up down the Founders Bridge. Well, no, you're already up at Purities. So you walk south from Purities, from Pure Tea to the Everlight Flame House, which looks like a huge cathedral that it's very nice. It's either been freshly made or just really well maintained, but it has a huge circular stained glass window pane in the facade, and 3 peaks or towers, that one large one or spire, one in the middle, 2 on the sides. And you notice it way before you get in that it must be time, or it must be getting close to showtime, because every so often the top of these spires are it's doing these little pulses of these little mushroom clouds of fire as you get close, and you can see this banner right hung underneath, welcome VBH fighters tonight for like team like 1v1 and team VL are like team death matches, food, drink. There you see specials all over. Teddy is going to nod to the bouncer. The bouncer looks and sees that all of you guys have weapons. Would you please check those? Does anybody fight the inspection? They're
When you say
I
check,
can have my weapons.
they aren't taking them away, correct?
no. It looks like we just kind of gotta we want
Panicked.
to make sure we do like an inventory that you're not carrying like something that you're not supposed to. Like this is more of a security thing than like we want to inspect your weapons. It's just like be forthcoming with them.
Understood.
Yeah. So, but do you guys all comply?
Yeah.
And it's easy breezy. These guys, like, the more you guys are kind of lackadaisical about it, these guys are kind of like, yeah, you guys are, you're fucking fine. Like, if you've ever seen people take tickets to like an NFL game and they're just like,
Oh
yeah,
God, yeah, you don't even get looked
I
at.
don't give a shit.
Um, Before we start, I did as we were walking into this, there was a street vendor that was selling flour. I bought a bag of flour.
Oh boy, cannot wait to see how this happens. All right, so you bought a bag of flour. I'll say it's like
That's small one, nothing huge. So like
yeah, so like 5 silver.
Yeah.
Really, it's like a real menial. But you have that now. Now I'm so fucking curious. But you guys get into Everlight's Flame House, and it looks like that this cathedral is definitely it has been built around the ruins of a much smaller, like kind of quainter cathedral, but there is a backside, so it looks like their facade where there is a nice stained glass window is still preserved. But there's ruined walls all over that make a nice little box. I will show you guys the map. But first, let me make sure that these guys, okay. So you guys can get in there and see this map in front of you. You guys can all see it?
Yep.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So the 1v1 fights are at first, which means that you guys can kind of observe what happens in this arena before like you guys can kind of like perceive all the traps. But so just give me just 2 perception checks from anybody.
Yeah, I got this, guys.
Please. Nice.
There we go.
All right.
Two
So-
nat 20s.
You see everything.
Oh yeah.
He is one with the arena.
Yeah.
He is laser focused, and a good segue into that is I'll just point them out. The traps that you notice are in the top corners here. These are wrong document.
Sorry, can you do that again? I wasn't zoomed out.
Yeah. So these corner runes where it's like stones on top of these rune circles, these are Eldridge auto sentries, which every probably 6 seconds starts shooting things that are either in the air, climbing on that they have sight on. You notice that they can't shoot inside of the cathedral, but if you are outside the boundaries of like the walls or everything, you're fair game. There's a large pit in the middle of it, filled with spikes. There are industrial fans on either end and at the bottom that turn on to try and push you into the pit. These 4 rune circles just explode with damage every 6 seconds in a certain position. It looks like there is a host, and the host is kind of involving the crowd, so he likes to ask which region they should explode, and so some voting occurs, and then that goes off. Just to give the audience a little interaction in the show. And then the rugs seem to like to grab you at random times.
The what?
The rugs seem to want to grab you and from time to time.
Okay, so just to clarify, this ring is the
This
outer
is the
wall of
wall.
the arena.
Yeah, so this is the wall of the cathedral, and then this is the outer wall of the arena.
Do the big portal looking thingies do anything?
Those are the explodey runes.
Got it.
And it's a very large area. It's not just the area
Of
that's on
course
the
it is.
rune. It's like it encompasses like you almost to the circle. So that's all you see. And you watch a bunch of really, really interesting fights. It's like the Port Royal fights. Once you fall and you are recognized that you're about to die, you are zapped out of there and you are healed. So it is a bright flash of white light. So you watch this one guy get pushed into the spike pit, and then the spike pit just illuminates in white light as he's ejected and loses. A couple people get pushed onto the giant runes, and you watch as each step, as these guys are taking on these giant rune circles, it looks like it's like over here, it's just shocking him constantly with every step. But Teddy looks at you, goes, "All right, guys, let's go."
So, quick question.
We're getting
Approximately how long are these matches?
Till death, till whoever is fighting who is eliminated. Teddy has signed you guys up for a 5v5 death match, and he's muttering to himself, or he tells you guys in like a muttery, sort of like stuttery, nervous way that like he swears that the guy he talked to said that these guys were supposed to be a cakewalk. So,
of course.
Good.
Would I know if detect magic would let me know if a trap was about to be triggered, such as the explodey bits?
There is a small warning sign, but it's in like the rev up of the trap. It's like you wouldn't have like a whole round.
So I'm going to be rolling a lot of perception checks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Well, what's your passive perception? And your
21.
What's your passive investigation?
What do you mean by passive?
Oh, okay. So sorry, I'm used to roll 20 has that too. All right,
It's
so your
your
passive investigation is a 21. I'll just keep that in mind. So like the fans, you would be able to see if they
Right,
started
because at the
to
start
wind
spinning,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, like the runes would start to light up a little bit, but those are more instantaneous.
Okay.
And then you know that the Eldritch cannons are basically like proximity related.
Yep.
They're very Legends of Zelda, where they shoot out a little like find laser, lock on, and then
Okay.
So with that, let's get a very quick break in, because we all know that we have to end right at 9 tonight, guys. So this combat definitely will not be over by the end of tonight's session. So it'll roll into next week. But let's get a
Unless
quick
we all
break
just
in.
get like destroyed.
No, that's not gonna happen.
We're just gonna kick their asses real fast.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah. All right, guys. Cool. Hello, welcome back, everybody. We are gonna dive straight into it. Teddy has brought you into a waiting locker room area that's much nicer than the one in Port Royal. It has these like kind of granite cubbies that have been well worn, well polished, and taken care of. But it has benches for you guys to do whatever you need to do for your pregame rituals. But Teddy tells you that, all right, here's where you're gonna stand. It's a little teleportation circle. However you stand is however you're gonna once you teleport in, that's where you have to stand until it starts. And then once like the flames shoot up, then it's go time. All right. So the announcer is gonna do some stupid bit. He's gonna announce you guys, and all right. How's everyone feeling?
Let's do
Ready
it.
to go.
Good. All right. All right. Heavy Nick. He's already gone. Okay. All right, guys. You're gonna do great.
Heavy with you.
Don't die. And he's just gonna he's gonna go run over to the side, and you see that there's just like this little runic pad on the side that has 3 runes. He hits the top one and it illuminates into the draconic symbol for like go. And the teleportation circle starts to slowly light up. It goes, all right, guys, go, get on the circle, go, go.
Can I cast jump as we're teleporting out there?
What is happening?
So you guys get situated. You guys can organize yourselves however you'd like in that and just exchange yourselves. You should have access to all of your characters.
Do I have time to cast anything before we get teleported out there?
Yeah, you had like free time to
Oh, okay.
You had about like 5 minutes.
Right
Not
before
over
we
there.
go out there, I would have casted jump on
Has
myself.
to be there.
Shield of faith for me.
So you guys can only stay in like this box.
That's fine.
Got it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Be right here.
So as you guys feel yourselves get pulled into the stadium, you look across the field, and what appears are 5 individuals, fairly accurate to the minis that I got for them. So there is a massive, thick shoulder bugbear that is clad in all sorts of leathers and animal skins. She has brands on her arms, forearms, chest, legs, and shins that look very druidic in nature or like tribal in nature. If you're looking at them, to her left, there is a roguish looking individual that's clad in a bunch of leathers and like a black hood that is up with a little half cape. Standing in the middle of it is a Magmore, same hair color as you, little fire hair is, and
Oh man.
you look on the symbol that he has that's covering his like really battle hardened plate mail. It is a 3-pointed flame with a bursting star coming from the bottom of it. And when you you look at it and you go, hey, wait a minute, I know that. And your mind goes back to your temple, and you've seen that symbol a bazillion fucking times.
Oh my
And he
god. Okay.
stands there with a broadsword and a shield, and he's looking around. His hair's been tied back into a loose ponytail.
Sir,
Behind,
what's his name?
he's a human. He's bearing a symbol of your god.
What's his? I can't see his name. Just
Sir, hold on. It's Sir Riker. I forgot I changed his
Riker.
name.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he awkwardly sits he puts his leg over a stone on the ground to sit on it.
Okay. Behind Sir Riker, you have in very ornate armor, similar to Magmore's, a white or silver dragonborn, what instead of panthers, what Dawn, her shoulders and her breastplate and her shield are all skulls
Oh, fuck
that
yeah.
have blacked out eyes that like look like they're smoldering.
Oh my God.
Nice.
All the way to on the right,
I want that.
you see Magmore, an artificer, has to be. It is a individual who is clad in the top half. You can see that it is a full, intricately like designed piece of like Iron Man armor that covers his
Right.
chest, shoulders down all to his gauntlets. As he kind of looks you guys up and down, he has this featureless sheen black helmet, and he slams his knuckles together and lightning shoots off of them. And he has a very ornate shield that has a 3-dimensional mandala carved into it. And when he lights it up, you see little like runes across the shield light up as well. The bottom half is he clearly has armor underneath, but he has cargo pants that kind of cover them with utility boots underneath him. This large glowing circle of this pure blue arcane energy just rests in the middle of his chest piece.
So he's Iron Man.
Pretty much Iron Man.
Is this the same fighter from the last time or a different one?
No. I only used this mini for the last Port Royal fight. This is, yeah.
I'll look back at Nock and be like, you need to deal with that guy.
Understood.
You can take him.
It looks like
Just for show.
It looks like he turns his head and the rest of them are like nodding or along with some sort of conversation that they may be having. And you hear, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to see our fight tonight. We've got 5 contestants on your left and your right tonight. First off, they never gave us a name, but it looks like some out-of-towners. So that's what we're going to call them, the out-of-towners on our left here.
Let's hear it for us.
That's probably better than what we would have come up with.
Probably.
And to our right, you know them, you love them, led by our crowd favorite, Xander, the Mandala Warrior.
He's the leader. Oh, crap.
Pitch.
Don't get you.
And you just hear woo as like the rest of them kind of like just give these like huge shrugs of like, yeah, come on, bring it. And he goes, so let's start it off. On your marks, get set, fucking kill each other. And everybody roll initiative. And well, let's roll initiative first. Let's get the order set, and then you guys are all gonna roll another a strength saving throw.
God. Well,
Okay, so
I can never remember how to do that. Oh, never mind. I figured it out.
You gotta click your character first and then do it.
Initiative, yeah.
I actually put initiative down. So Riker is a +6.
Oh, I got mine wrong.
35.
Can I
Wow,
edit that?
dude, Etrian, where'd you get that
There we
fucking
go.
juice?
That's my next character. So
I feel like that's wrong.
Oh,
hey,
God.
how do I update it? I keep. Oh, got it. Had to enter.
Sandra's ready to go.
That's gonna be higher.
of course they do.
Hey, these guys are really good, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, a cakewalk, huh?
Yeah. He may have gotten lied to.
Weird.
What? No way.
So surprising.
Typical.
Just your luck. Wow, even Cynthia come to play. And then BG.
When we saw someone fall in the spike pit before, did we get the feeling that he had taken damage beforehand, or is that just like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get thrown out? Okay.
But people have climbed out of it
Okay.
in prior fights. Like there are like, I mean, you didn't get a great look at it, but it did look like there were some like pegs that may be sticking out that you could climb up or maybe try and grab onto in case you try like actually fall. But that guy fell like directly mid center and wasn't catching anything and just like
Yeah.
took a spike through the chest. So descending, we're gonna start off nice and hot with everybody roll strength saves. As and Nocton, you can make
No.
yours. You can make yours with advantage because as this guy's given his speech, you hear the zzz kick on of the fans behind you are now trying to push you into
Oh my god.
this. So everybody roll a strength save, please.
What's the
I'm
most-
gonna die.
I would say, could I warn?
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
yeah.
You can warn and then give advantage for everybody else.
I'll do that.
I don't feel like that's gonna help me much.
Oh,
Same exact roll.
guys,
What
sorry. Guys, sorry. Somebody's deciding to shoot off fireworks right in my like next door, apparently.
Is that what that noise was?
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Jeez.
the? Wow.
Well, I
Sorry.
got a 10 and 11, so.
I got 2 8s.
Yeah.
All right, so the save is a 15.
It's good.
So you're gonna be pushed 30.
Sheila, roll again.
I rolled an 18 as my highest.
Yeah, you're all gonna be pushed 30 feet. So
Am I right on the edge where I'm standing, or did I fall in?
no, you're all gonna, yeah, you guys are all gonna, if you rolled less than a 15, then you're gonna fall in. But there are precautions. What if you, so if you got pushed all the way, move yourself. I gotta roll for these guys. So Riker gets a,
Does Sheila get any natural
Yeah, I'm in
advantage
the-
to
I'm
being
in-
heavy?
I'm in the pit.
so Riker's fine.
This is not our night.
You got it. You had advantage, girl.
I know. I'm just asking in general for size. Because I'm
No.
okay. So the
These
bugbear and
fans
I are not
These
heavy.
fans are
enough.
insanely strong as they
Okay.
kick in like your sword almost acts as a sail and like pushes you forward a little bit.
Oh,
or
cool.
Further.
I dig it. I dig this.
All right. So Sir Riker passes. Xander is then going to use, hold on, his flash of genius because he has that. Oh no, that's heavy neck. Jesus. Oh, +5. All right, yeah. So Xander's fine. As he some of his tech will just shoot out from his heels and plant into the ground. Penelope has a, oh boy. Well, once she came. Yep. Let's see, even with advantage. Oh, nice. It's okay. She's a rogue. She's headed straight for there. And then the last but not least is Cynthia. Well, no, sorry. Cynthia and. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Sir Riker has an aura. No, that would just give her advantage. So she would have been fine. She still would have gotten it. So Cynthia's fine, and then oh boy, I would hope that yeah, BG is entirely okay. And actually, you know what, BG is going to, I'll let her burn her reaction, seeing that Penelope's headed for the fucking pit. Make a dex save. Okay, so Penelope is caught here. She's pulled, actually, I'll say that they had to move like to here. But Penelope's no longer, and she used her reaction, so she doesn't have that fucking shit. So that's strength saves. Etrian and Magmore. As you get to the edge of this pit, you just hear like just a bunch of gasping. Make dex saves
No.
as you try to hold on and grab to the edge of this pit before falling in.
I have jump cast on me. Can that help me in any way? It triples
could
my
just-
jump.
If
Can I
you
just
want
jump
to,
over it.
if you want to, yeah, you could jump over it.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just-
use my reaction and shove Magmore like so that he's
Closer to
blown
the
onto
edge.
the edge. So I'm gonna attempt to blow him up so that he misses.
Okay,
it,
so
basically.
Magmore, where were you? Can you do you like what are you gonna do? Use like psionic thing?
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
right-
yeah, I'll let you.
Telekinetic movement,
I'll
yeah.
let you burn your.
I was here. I don't. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. I just went in a straight line.
Because I had advance warning, I would have like
Yeah, no, I mean, I will within reason. I will let you guys use your reactions to do things like that. So
Okay.
as long as it's using a resource, I don't mind.
yeah, of course.
But that means we are boom, boom, boom. Sir Richter or Sir Riker first.
I'm not in there. I got hit at 21 as well.
Well, why didn't you add your own turn, dude?
I have no idea how to do that.
You right click on your character,
Right click character.
add turn.
Where's that?
You can see like layer, advance, to back, front, undo, paste, delete.
I have
It's a later GM thing.
no. That's
In the
not
bottom left corner, there should be a button that says initiative
bottom left.
All right.
of your map.
Anyways, all right. Stop stalling. Riker, seeing you guys all
Don't
right
worry.
there.
This is I should have just fallen in the pit. This is a bad place to be.
Yeah, probably.
You see a real smug look on my face, like, oh man, that was close. Oh shit.
All right. He is going to run over here, and Magmore, you watch him pull an amulet from his underneath his plate, and he mutters some words, and his eyes flint with a familiar energy, and you watch him pull this flaming ball out of his hands. He smashes it on his sword, and he leans back one-handed and goes, Kosuth, guide me! And he's gonna like swing it at you guys and cast
shit.
Fireball right at Sheila's feet. So can you guys make a dex save of 17?
Yep.
Have to.
Oh no.
Freaking hate
All right.
fireballs.
So if you rolled above a 15, you take 13 points of damage, and other than that, you take 26.
Okay, yep. Give me a second. I'm gonna roll the 8 plus
You
5. So 11. So I'm gonna take 20. What was it total?
26.
So I'm gonna take 15.
No, 26.
No, hold on. I'm
Oh, sorry.
using my that my words are failing me. My protective field. I am burning another psionic.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna reaction spirit shield reflect that.
Perfect.
So that's 19 damage that you
Yeah,
can
so
take
you
off
just
yours.
you like you see one of your ghostly ancestors come around and just with this massive arm come around and just protect you, and the flames just divert to either side.
That was for Noctis.
Oh, for Nocta.
Oh, you're
Okay,
taking it
then
off on me
then-
too. Oh, thank you.
Okay. No, it's just one person. He's doing it to you.
Yeah.
So then Nocton, you watch this massive like ice giant or it's not an ice, it's giant Goliath arm that has all these runic or tribal tattoos come around and just protect you from the flame.
So that takes your 26 and takes 19 off of it and reflects 19 back as force.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Do you have to roll to hit, or is it just
It
Yeah,
just
automatic.
what he takes off damage reflects back his force.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
awesome. So you watch this Goliath arm come over and is like with palm out is starting to catch some of the flames and then just backhand throws it at the Richter. And he's gonna take how much damage? 19?
Yeah, 19.
Sick. Also, the fireworks are kind of working.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right. So hold on. He's resistant, obviously. So he takes 19, then he just takes. All right, cool. All right. It's force damage, so it's full damage. Sorry, you're right. I should have paid attention. As it blasts him back, and then he staggers and goes, gritting his teeth. He looks ferocious. And now Xander, in his lovely armor, is gonna like you can't hear him, but he's like just screaming to himself, "Let's fucking go!" And you watch him like he slams his fist together again, and you watch his armor activate. So he activates his temporary hit point shield, and you watch this collage of mandala armor project just a little bit above and outward from his original armor, and he develops these just emotionless large eyes, and then the glyphs on his shield also activate as well. And are you up and are you hanging on, Etrian?
No, I jumped.
Okay, you jumped, so you're over there.
Yeah. So now I'm just kind of like 50-50 on whether this was a good choice or not.
Nice.
Oh no.
He looks over, and it looks like they're communicating by some means of non-verbal, or they're doing it so that you cannot hear it, but his head turns to BG and he just starts running while keeping his head turns, then turns to you, slides in, and he is going to make his 2 attacks.
No.
Oh, all right.
Oh, they both just miss.
Yeah. So you
I put him. I'm like, yeah.
and he seems a little bit off balance. His movements were pretty easy to predict. So he like reels back, and then you see him just kind of like look back in 2 different locations, and then just like shrug it off, and then put his mitts up like he's like in a boxer.
Oh God.
And then hold on. Does he have a bonus action? Oh no, he did that with his shield. So yeah, he's good to go. Penelope's turn. All right, cool. So she's there. She is going to run. Wait, she's got 40. Yes. All right.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Sweet. I'm really afraid to use this spell again, but I'm gonna try Blight at 5th level, or no, at 4th level.
Can you use it as an opportunity attack?
I have a
Can you use a spell?
Warcaster.
Oh, awesome. So I always forget that. Yeah, absolutely.
So
On Penelope.
con 17.
Okay, she's fairly good at that, actually. Thank you, subclass. 17.
Yeah. So
All right.
46.
So 46. Fuck yes. What does that look like?
Just this sickly green energy kind of like trails her and then grabs onto her, and she looks kind of like tired and dehydrated.
Oh yeah,
she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she like stumbles and like almost steps onto the rug, and it looks like she's purposely avoiding it. She climbs up onto this platform, gets right up to this like this podium, and she looks around and locks eyes with Xander, and then you watch her reach down and she does something underneath the like podium, and you hear from the loudspeakers, it looks like she was brave enough to activate our free trap cards. And you 2 over here. So these 2 runes, Nocta, and you notice are starting to it looks like she hit something that has now activated the traps that are on both sides of you.
You have activated
Can
my
you
trap.
guys make so it's Sheila, you're gonna take the lightning. Magmore, you're gonna take the radiant, and then Nocta and Utag, you're gonna take the lightning. So can you guys all roll? That's not the right rules. Elemental damage circles. Can you roll 15 con saves?
I'm sorry, what?
15 is the save. It's con.
Oh,
Just for the people over there, right?
Yeah, for the
Okay.
well, no, for both sides. It's a
Dave.
con save for all of them.
But I'm saying not for the people on the right side of the arena where I am.
No, she's
Okay,
just
okay.
she just
Activated the blue and yellow
it.
ones.
Yep,
Okay.
you got it.
So I'm gonna notice the color of this rune flashing like a few moments beforehand, and I'm gonna pull out my sword and just like smash it into the ground and kind of like crouch behind it,
oh, conductor.
and
Okay,
um
I love it.
and I will let go of the sword, of course.
Yeah, man.
And then I will add a 5 to mine, so I will pass.
Cool, awesome. So it is just 2d8 worth of damage. So it's 6 points of lightning if you're over by the blue, and it's 6 points of radiant if you're over by the yellow.
If you failed.
If you failed, half.
So it's 3 if you okay.
Yeah, it's halved if you succeed.
Excellent.
But unfortunately, because she decided to use our free trap buttons, she suffers the penalty. And you watch her start to flint with this little like glittering energy, and she is gone. Everyone roll an Arcana check. As you guys hear, yeah,
What a nat 20 on that.
Nice. That was a teleportation spell. She was teleported somewhere, and then if you're Sheila, you can kind of make out, you can hear you see bright red flashes of arcane energy of light that is behind that window. Go off. Like chunks of rock shoot everywhere. And then just like 3 more seconds goes by, you watch the ghostly appearance of Penelope with all of her rags and her straps fluttering around her as if she has been turned into a ghost, just apparate back through the stained glass and is now just floating there with a big smile on her face.
So would we know what happened other than the teleportation?
Unless you have ever encountered a phantom rogue before? Probably not.
Not in this campaign.
Dang it.
Yeah, so she just pulled off some weird fucking shit, and now it appears like she is a specter.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh, I know what that is.
So that's her turn. Magmore.
Cool. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna move a little as close to Sir Riker as I
Oh,
can
she has to break one of her.
without.
break
So if
that.
I'm just gonna go like,
That was like her whole thing.
if I move here, is the rug gonna fuck with me?
I don't know. Try.
Mm.
Just ask a DM a direct question.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Sir Riker after hearing him say like Akas's give me strength. I'm not gonna like say that like that's my patron god. I'm gonna look at him and say the words that the god spoke to me and just say, look to the sky when the moon is darkest, your path will be illuminated. And I'm just gonna stare at him, and then I'm gonna cast fireball right at his feet.
Okay, cool. As you mutter this phrase, he looks at you and just his head just does that puppy, like that dog, hard tilt to the side. And I mean, he doesn't even like, it doesn't even look like he can get his shield up to try and avoid this. You just are you gonna get Xander too?
So 30 feet. No,
30-foot
no, 20
radius?
foot. It's a 20-foot sphere. Sorry.
Yeah, so yeah, you're gonna get Etrian.
Hey man,
Can I? Well, can I like angle it to not get
Yeah,
Etrian?
yeah.
just by like one square the other way.
Yeah.
I'll say you know what, do this.
To the right.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
That's fair.
So are you trying to get everybody like
Without everyone without my teammate. Yeah.
Okay, so if you roll like a 3 or lower, okay,
Okay.
don't okay, you're gonna
Thank
it's
you.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're just
Okay.
you're not gonna hit Etrian. You had to roll a 3 to hit him.
Okay.
This
Wait,
is
we've
you
been
doing
going tonight,
arcane
then?
calculations, being
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's 20 feet, and just like
Here we go.
I've cast a spell enough. It's fine.
It's not my first time.
All right,
Adrian
so
doesn't trust you
first-
like that. He's gonna like
first-
shit.
The first Riker is going to get because of his aura. Have
It's
it
a
good.
DC 17 if you want to
Alright,
roll those.
so his Dex.
It's either 30 or 15.
Ooh. Oh wait, hold on. Sorry. 14 fails.
Sick.
All right, so he's still only gonna take like half damage. But okay, Xander with
What
his-
is he that he has half damage to fire? I'm
he's
curious.
resistant.
Hmm.
He was blessed to be resistant to fire. You don't know? You haven't met the guy?
I know. I'm fucking
good thing
intrigued.
for a
This
fire
was Xander
Genuinely
that has that?
intrigued.
You said this
Okay.
was Xander that had that?
Yeah, so no, Xander is doing and then what is it?
17.
All right,
It's
cool. He's
either you
gonna-
taking 30 or 15.
It's all right, fine. He's gonna use luck. I actually play this character, so welcome to the bullshit John had to deal with. So yeah, I'll use luck. He succeeds. So he'll take.
Oh, this is your artificer.
Yeah, this is my artificer.
Yeah, it's a
Nice.
pain in the ass.
And then big girl. Sorry, fuck, I ruined it. BG. It says.
You hadn't
God.
said I ruined it. I would never have made the connection.
Oh damn it! All right, so they're all gonna take half damage. So what'd you roll?
You're taking 15.
15. Okay, cool. Oh, right. I forgot about his temporary hit point pool. So you watch as the fire dissipates. His shield just flickers and then off. And it looks like he's like almost completely untouched from that attack.
Sick.
Xander?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But BG was burnt a little bit, and Sir Riker was burnt a little bit. So you had your movement, you have your action, bonus action.
Actually, yeah. I'm going to bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
There you go. All right.
Let me cast that so I can take it off my. Oh, it didn't
Spiritual
take this.
weapon.
Oh yeah, it did. Okay.
Jesus, how do I not have anything? All right, whatever. Make it yourself.
How do
I'm gonna go to the next round. So
That's fine.
Cynthia's turn. Sorry, what? So just draw one.
Okay.
Like. Oh shit. You draw it like that and you can move around. But you have to use the paintbrush tool. All right, so where are you moving it? Where are you putting it?
This is like.
Right there?
Yeah. You could leave it right there. Yeah.
I mean, is it?
I can cast it anywhere within 60 feet of me.
Oh, yeah, you can get it right in front of him. This smoldering great hammer just. Cool. All right, Cynthia's turn. All right, time to do some fucking cool shit.
Roll.
Riker, do you really need heals right now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you, the one that has Sir Riker's hair, you need to chill, so make a wisdom save. Of 19.
Good. Nope.
You are now held.
That's good.
As you feel like you hear a raven caw or whatever. If they caw, I don't know what sound they make, but you hear a raven start to like squawk, and then a feather floats in front of your face, and then all of a sudden it stops there, and you feel yourself completely frozen.
Okay.
So you're now held. She has cast hold person. She is concentrating. And you now suck it. So action. Seeing this is going on, she's gonna just reposition here, and it's going well. Etrian.
I'm gonna jump back to the. Oh, that's a paintbrush.
Okay.
Get rid of anything. I'm gonna jump back over to here.
Okay. Opportunity attack.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Cool. 24.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. You have 11 thunder damage, and as he connects with you, just slugs you right into the shoulder, you stumble back, and then you make your jump. But as you jump, you recognize there's static along you, and you have disadvantage on all attacks against anybody but him.
Okay. As soon as I land, I kind of like, God, that was.
And you
a lot
see
more
him
than I
just
thought it'd be.
like the static looks like it's jumping, and it's just like this faint line that's connected to his little like thunder knuckle.
So I guess we will do this then. I'm gonna cast Maelstrom because they're all nice and grouped together. It's a
Nice.
30-foot radius. So can I center it on the green sphere in the bottom corner and still hit everybody within 60 feet of that, or do I have to move it up a little bit?
All
It's
right,
30
so-
feet.
I mean, they're all
'Cause,
within 20 feet of one
So
another.
here, you want to?
So I cast it centered on that, and
Yeah,
it
you can.
pulls.
No,
everyone has to make
center on-
a. Everyone has, on the green circle. Everyone has to make
Oh,
a
no.
17 strength save, or get
Wow.
pulled 10 feet back towards the center.
Okay, so towards the center.
Yep.
I think that's the right size. Close enough. It's gonna get all of them.
Okay.
Awesome.
Far enough back and down. Yeah, and it's anyone that fails the strength 17 field gets pulled 10 feet towards the center and take
Can't click on
25 damage. Otherwise, you take half and you don't get pulled back.
Okay, so let's do Riker first. So it is a strength.
17 strength save. Yeah.
Gotcha. So he has advantage. So many strength saves.
Did you just say so he's a bitch?
No, so many strength saves. All right, so he got a 16, so he fails. He's gonna get
Yes.
pulled to the center.
Yep, he gets pulled 10 feet back, so he'd be almost dead center in that thing
No,
if
he's
you
right
go
here.
by diagonals.
Here. So I don't have the grid on, so it's all left click measuring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Well, okay, hold on.
Let's just go pretty close, I think.
Hold on. Let's move him here, and then.
I was going by the floor.
Yeah. Sorry, he wasn't centered. I was being rude. So yeah, he can go there. He'll at least have 5 feet to run before he gets out.
Mhm.
Xander, man, him and his strength saves. You're the best, dude. 14. So he's gonna have to use his another one of his flash of geniuses. Oh no, he didn't have to use it before, so he still has only one. So he adds +5 to his roll, so he gets a 19.
So he
So
passes.
you
He
watch
takes
the
half of
maelstrom.
25.
Yeah, he just has one of his many gadgets has allowed him to like adapt and start to build pieces of armor that are like protecting him from the force. Let's
That
see.
guy's got cool shoes, man.
Yeah, Cynthia with her +5.
Damn, for strength.
Yeah, dude, these guys are like fun fighters.
Their saves are 19. They're ridiculously strong.
Right.
They rolled an 18. That's good. So they succeed, not pulled, but still like half
Damage. Yeah.
Okay, so
He's got to
and
make
then
that con
BG
save.
yeah, and then BG.
I'm assuming that guy or that person's gonna save.
Yeah, this gal has a +12 to her strength. So and even with that, oh
Oh my god, that's
But wait, there's more.
no, wait, she's gonna get pulled 10 feet. So she's technically there. So okay, cool. And then it's half damage. So 13. Oh, 12. Okay. Wow, eating into Xander's real health. That's weird. Riker with the full pull got 25, so he's at. Cynthia's okay with just. Cool. Nice, Estrian. That's it.
yeah.
Cool. Sheila, you're on deck.
Actually, I'm just gonna move the rest. Well, yeah, I'm gonna stay there. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. Sheila, you're up. Yeah, Sheila, go buck him up. You hear Heavy Neck from he's like already kind of like half drunk from the stands. You get him! Show him who's fucking boss. Woo! All right, what are you doing?
Sheila's gonna
Knocked in,
run
you're
up.
on deck.
Sheila's gonna run up to the edge and just blade beam Xander.
You got 30 feet on that bad boy, right?
Exactly 30.
Go for it. Roll to hit. No.
Oh no.
No.
Ouch.
That's it. All right. That's it.
Cool. That's
You got a
it.
bonus action and more movement if you want.
Yeah, well, I am raging, so I'm just going to take the rest of my 40 feet down to Magmar.
Hey, girl.
What
Okay.
up?
All right, Nocton, you're up.
Hey,
Okay.
Lou.
I'm gonna run forward slightly, and then I'm going to just blast Xander with a chaos bolt.
Okay, roll to hit.
There's a 19 hit.
No. You just it glances right off of his armor.
Well then.
He now focuses in on you, mister.
Welcome to a class.
That's
DJ likes to play.
unfortunate. Okay. And as a bonus act, well, I don't know if you'll have to let me know if I'm allowed to do this as a bonus action.
Is it a normal bonus action?
Well, I don't know because I have to check. Hold on, if I can actually do it as a bonus action.
Wow. It's their entire team goes and then Cynthia goes after them.
It's unclear whether activating my spell rot tattoo is an action.
Why is it unclear?
Read it.
Okay, hold on.
A spell rot tattoo contains a single spell. To use the tattoo, you must touch a needle to the tattoo and speak the command word. It's not a casting. There's no casting time.
The cast would be the normal. It would be like you're casting a spell. So like it would require the casting time that you would normally. So if it was a bonus action, like normally when you cast a spell, it was a bonus action to use it. If it's an action to cast the spell, then it's an action to do that, you know?
Okay, give me a second then.
So whatever spell rot tattoo you have.
It is okay. It's an action.
And
Okay.
I don't think you had time to give you. Did you give yourself one of these on the way in? Like,
It was in the list of things I did while I was wandering around the city.
okay, all right.
I
mean, that would take a
That's
while.
the secret.
I paid
Yeah.
someone to tattoo it onto me in the 2 weeks we were wandering around the city.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that then, but I am going to run to here. That is it.
So there, nice.
Yep.
All right. That means Utag, you're up. Get him.
Utag is going to come over to here and attempt to hit Xander with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go to hit.
24.
Nice.
That is it just hits.
Just hit.
Jesus, really?
He has a
Uh,
23.
He is going to take 9.
And they took
force
shield away
damage.
from him, so he couldn't have that anymore. So he can't have a fucking 27 or 28.
He's going to take 9 force damage.
Okay.
And then I am going to trigger that with my repelling blast that says when you hit a creature with the Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature 10 feet away from you in
Okay.
a straight line. And so he is going back into the maelstrom.
Okay. All right. He's currently in it.
Yeah, that's
If
fine. He's gonna
further,
get a little
It,
deeper into
it also counts as difficult terrain.
Okay, that's fine.
So
All right. How much damage did you do? 9?
he's getting 9. And then I'm just going to once he's in there, then I'm just going to try to hit him with a spear attack. 22.
No.
All right.
You hit him the one time and he like very quickly rights himself and gets his shield up and nothing.
Okay. All right. Then that would be the end of I will then pretty up right here between Sheila and Etrian.
Okay. All right, cool. BG, you're up. So technically
Yeah, this initiative order is just bad luck.
yeah.
Fine.
So it's 10 feet to get out there. That leaves her.
You got to make it save again.
It's at the start of every turn, but he did everyone at once. So next round they'll have to do it.
Yeah. So she's gonna get out here and then have 30 feet to go.
Shit.
Jess, you got 40. Barbarian, bro.
That's with difficult terrain getting out of there.
Yeah, because it's so 10 feet. Oh, it's 20. So then she only has 20 feet left.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Kinda
then
better.
she actually can only do that.
Thank God.
And then she is going to pull off from her back. Nocton, you recognize this as a solid pipe of Mizium.
Jesus.
And she picks it up, holds it in front of her, and then twists. And you watch it just expand and open and just, and she takes it and then just slams it on the ground. And this little tiny like shockwave electricity comes out, and you see her just go, like all of the beads that are braided into her hair like rattle, and like there you could see like little spittle is just shooting everywhere. She is now fucking raging. Boy, does she have fun rage. So that is her go. Well, I guess so that's her movement, and then she could just action run over. Yeah, actually, because that was movement, rage, and then we'll just use her action to dash here. and then get up 40 feet seems right appropriate to there. So she slams her Mizium pipe down and then just Etrian, you're like terrified as she's making these massive steps.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, you get an opportunity attack because she looks like she's like running right at you and then just like cuts right above you.
I hit her with a 22.
Yeah, 22 hits.
I'm gonna
Stop
cast
here.
polymorph because it targets one person.
Okay, there we go.
Wisdom 17 save and try to turn her into just a regular size, like a tortoise.
Okay, everyone goes for the tortoise. It's great.
Doesn't
right,
it have a
so-
high AC? No.
Yeah.
So what save?
Wisdom 17.
No dice. Let me see if she gets anything to make sure. Nope, she's definitely 11. You just and it looks like it just slowly extends its neck out and goes.
But with that, the maelstrom ends because they're both concentration.
Okay, so Maelstrom is now gone. All right, so that's everything. That's your reaction. Utag, you said you wanted to hit it.
Well, so I was going to be hitting it when it came up to Etrian.
Okay, you can get it before Etrian will go off.
Yeah. So it'd stop. It would stop here or wherever because you had him go up this way and around.
She would stop right there. If you hit her. Or no, you did hit her. So how much
Yeah.
damage did you do?
It was six piercing.
6. Okay. Yeah, unfazed by that. But yeah, so she's there and now Turtle. Cool. So that's it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So with that, it's 8:49. We only have really 10 minutes before our tech guy needs to get off and our stream needs to end. So we're gonna end with a little bit of a bang. The announcer kind of chimes over the intercom. Well, it's definitely been way too long since I got to say anything. So let's fire up those arcane pads and see what these guys are made of. You're gonna watch. Okay, here I gotta figure out proximity. So the necrotic one's definitely gonna go off, and so the radiant and necrotic one are gonna go off. I'll roll to see if he adds the lightning. If it has to be like a 5 or below for him to want to add the lightning. Okay, he doesn't do it. So
Awesome.
all right, so Penelope's not shot because that would have been sucked. All right, so Magmore, Sheila, roll me a con save and you have to be at 15. So Riker is going to do his.
What's the nat 20 give me?
Oh, there you go, girl. So you're only take half damage of 1.
In the crowd, you just hear juicy fruit, juicy fruit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Heavy Neck is definitely going to get that chant going. Her name's Josie.
Yeah.
All right. So Riker fails. Cynthia is going to get it as well. Oh, yeah. She's built for this. I forgot. Oh, and with Natty 1. Raven Queen is going to be so disappointed in her. And then Xander is going to have. Is Xander in it? No, he's right on the line. Well, where did I? He was here. He pushed him 10 feet. Yeah, he's gonna get it. So, yeah, he's fine. So the damage that y'all are gonna take is the radiant damage, 7. And necrotic family gets 6. So Viper's looking a little bad at. No, he's still okay. No. All right, cool. So with that, we're going to leave this for next week because we just don't have the time, and we will get to the thrilling conclusion of how the fuck this prize fight ends for this group. Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. I know I might be catching our tech guy off early because we're catching him, but tune in next week because we will not be having any online session tomorrow, but we will be back at it Wednesday like we always are. So see you there.
See you then.